Hey, this is Nate. Thanks for reaching out. I've got one of the competitors' websites pulled up here just to kind of give you some samples and some ideas, because you don't currently have a site yet. But looking through here, if you scroll down through here, you can see, they do have some content in here. They've got a couple of pictures, but there's not really a whole lot to it, and they are ranking number one in the area. The fact that they have their map embedded down here is great. Google loves local businesses, so that definitely is a plus. But they don't have much content here. With Google, content is king. We recommend about 1,000 to 1,500 words on this homepage and about 500 to 750 words on those back service pages. You want to get those keywords and keyword phrases that people are typing into Google organically into the content on your page. It's not the only way to be found for a particular keyword, but it is the easiest and fastest way for Google to recognize those keywords and know that your site is relevant to what people are looking for. So I put them into one of the SEO tools that we have. Your title tag and your H1 tag are super important to Google. They both help build a very clear path of communication with Google, telling them where you are and what you do. So their title tag is pressure washing, Lexington, Kentucky, and then their company name. By putting a break in here, they're kind of breaking up these two keywords. So what I would do with this, I would do Lexington KY pressure washing and then just do a dash and put your company name here for your title tag. That's going to tell Google where you are and what you do and help them know what type of stuff you want to be found for. You've also got the meta tag description here. You do want to put some keywords in there, and I'll show you an example of that here in a minute. The H1 tag is the only one that shows up on the actual website. So right here is their H1 tag. It is also right here on their site. You want to get keywords in that tag. So I would simply make that tag Lexington KY pressure washing. And then, go below that and put, call now and here's our number, whatever. But you want to get that title tag and that H1 set up right. So, like I said, they're ranking well, so whatever they got going on, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But that's the way that I would set it up. If you look here, I typed in Lexington KY pressure washing. My mouse is being funny, hold on a minute. This right here is that meta description. And you see that a couple of these words are bolded. They're not put into the website that way when they tell Google what they want their meta tag to be. But all these bolded words are showing me that Google does that when I did the search. They're showing me these things are related to what I was searching. This blue line right here for these sites is the title tag that we talked about. And like I said, sometimes this switches it around because you saw on the other end it was pressure washing Lexington and then the company name. So I'm not sure why it flips that sometimes, but you kind of get the point. But if you look, 90% of the people on this first page, their title tag is going to say something about pressure washing and Lexington. So power washing Lexington, pressure washers Lexington, power washing Lexington. So you can see if 90% of the people on this first page all have that in common with their title tag, kind of shows the importance of making sure you've got that title tag set up right. But like I said, you want it to kind of match the H1 tag, and that just helps build that really clear path of communication with Google. So I did put them into one of the other tools that we use for keywords. They are ranking number one for pressure washing Lexington KY, and you can see that I typed in Lexington KY pressure washing. So Google is smart enough to know that if you want to be found for Lexington KY pressure washing, that you want to be found for pressure washing Lexington KY. So, Google's smart enough to know that. I like putting the city first. It helps with some of the other stuff we do on the back end with SEO. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out. You know how to find me. Thank you.